Hey guys, it's Jessica and welcome to another BU video. This one is going to be about body shaming, body acceptance, that kind of stuff. Basically, I'm just going to talk about being overweight and stuff that goes with that. So, first off, I watched a video by this person that I don't remember who he is, but he was talking about body acceptance and how he thinks it's a really, really bad movement that's going on. Basically, it's bigger people being like, oh, I love my body, oh yeah, you know, like that. Maybe not as dramatic, I don't know, but it's basically people accepting their body for the way it is, and I think that two things can come from this, and I will be circling back to that topic in a little bit. Before I start talking about that though, I wanted to talk about body shaming and kind of how you get to the point where you're considered fat in other people's eyes or whatever. I mean, you know, basically when you get to the point of bigness, I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be completely 100% honest and unedited. I just want to get my thoughts out there for you guys, and then we can discuss down below. So, first off, body shaming. Body shaming is something that I will never understand. If I think that somebody is too skinny or too big, I will keep that to myself. I would never go tell that person directly, ever. I would never do that because it's not my business. People's body weight is between them and themselves, them and their doctors, and then if they're underage, them and their family. Like, that's all who should be commenting on somebody else's body, period. I don't care who you are. That is all. Those are the only people who should be able to comment on your body because it's your body. You know, so basically I'm just saying it is not your place to tell someone else that they're too fat. It is not. It's not. No. Get that out of your system in a way that's not telling people that stuff, because it really does sadden me that there are a lot of people out there who can't even eat in front of other people because they get body shamed or they feel like they're being body shamed, and that needs to stop. It really does. It really needs to stop because everybody has a body and everybody's body is different. So I don't know. I just think it's not other people's place to say whether or not someone is too skinny or too fat. It's just not. And it's just not nice. Like, I can't even... The thought of just plain out being mean to somebody else is totally baffling to me. It is not my first instinct to be mean. It's just not. It's just not my first instinct. So it's really hard for me when people are like that because I don't understand that mentality. I don't understand that mentality at all. And if you have that mentality, then try thinking of forming a different mentality, because I personally think that it's very wrong to place your own judgment on somebody else's life, especially if you don't know that person. A lot of times it's from strangers, sometimes it's from family, sometimes it's from friends. And I believe once you are of age, the only opinion that should matter when it comes to your body is your doctor's and your own, and that's it. Like, don't even consider other people's opinions because they're just gonna hurt you. Like, I don't know, that's just my opinion, you know. Maybe you guys will get mad at me for saying that, but it's true. I don't know. So, that being said, let me talk a little bit about this body acceptance thing. As you guys know, I love my body 100%, and I'm gonna be honest. This is just gonna be outright honesty from me. There are times where I don't like my body. There are times where I question, you know, my body and like, why is this the way it is? Or like, I don't know, there are times where I doubt my body and where I don't like my body. It's very brief, but it does happen to me sometimes. It just does randomly happen. And that's okay, because, you know, for the most part, I love my body, and I always bounce back from that, and I'm always like, oh, frick yeah, you are so sexy, Jessica, like, ignore those haters, you know. But there are some times where I let people get to me when they say that, you know, they don't think that I have a good body or something. Like, there are times where I do let that get to me, but it's always for such a brief period of time that I don't really count it, because I do love my body. So like, if someone says, for example, God, you're so fat, you need to be off YouTube, I don't really care at that moment in time. At that moment in time, I'm just like, whatever, thanks for your comment, you know, just my usual niceness self. But then later on, it might get to me, and I might be thinking, gosh, like, my arms are really flabby, or gosh, I have a big tummy. And then as soon as I start thinking that way, I think, no, don't think like that. You're beautiful, and you have a beautiful body. And then I get back onto my train of being confident again. And that's how it works with me. Like, it's like really a brief second, if even a second, of me thinking, gosh, I have flabby arms, and then me just correcting that with my own opinion, because basically I just let their opinion seep in, and then what I do is I counteract it by putting my own opinion in, because my opinion is that I do love my body. Like, I love everything about my body, and I'm actually nervous about when I start eating healthier, about my body changing. But I know that no matter what it changes to, I'm still gonna love my body, because it's my body. It's a very important part of me, and no matter no matter what shape or size it is, it will always be me. You know, like, I should be treating my body the right way, I guess, is what I'm kind of saying. So going into the body acceptance thing, basically he was saying that he thinks this movement is a bad movement because there are people who are taking it to the extreme of, oh, I love my body, I'm never gonna change my eating habits or whatever. And I think that that's a very dangerous way to think. I really do. I would agree with him on that. I think that once you accept your body, you should start to make changes to better your, like, to treat your body better, I guess. And I'm a very, very huge believer in the fact that if you love your body, then doing the right things for your body will be easier. And around like July, August is when I'm gonna start eating better and start learning recipes and stuff, because that's when Jay and I will be living together. And right now, because of my living situation, it's really hard to do that kind of stuff because of my mom's allergies and stuff. So I just wanted to say that for some reason. But basically, I do believe that when you accept your body, it's so much easier to treat your body right. And I do understand his side of it's not a good movement because people are saying, like, oh, I love my body just the way it is, I don't need to change. And that mentality is not the healthiest mentality, in my opinion, either. I think that once you accept your body, then there's a time where you're just gonna love your body. You're just gonna be like okay with it, everything's gonna be fine. And then there's a time where you start to think, oh, how can I treat my body better? How can I make my body happier? How can this situation be better? And that's when I really think that the positive comes out of the whole body acceptance thing. I think it's super important for people to accept their body, super, super important. But I think that it can also be detrimental if you then don't want to change because you accept your body. I hope that I'm making sense. So basically, I just wanted to come on here and see what your guys' opinions are as well, because I love hearing from you guys, and kind of what you think. And here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest, I got to where I am now with my body, like big and curvy and fluffy, and use any kind of term you want, fat, sure, whatever, because I have not had a healthy lifestyle growing up or even now. Like, I'm not a healthy person. I don't eat healthy. I'll be honest, I don't. It is my fault that I'm here, I guess, you know, but, I mean, there are other factors that play into weight gain, but I'm going to take responsibility and say, yeah, I eat like crap. Of course I'm going to be bigger. Of course I'm not going to be able to fit into the average size. Of course, because I didn't take good care of my body. That being said, though, it's not too late for me to take care of my body, and it's not too late for anybody to start taking care of your body. It is so important that you take care of your body and that you make it healthy, and I will definitely be bringing you guys along with my journey when I do go on it, because you guys are important to me, and you mean the world to me, and I want everybody to just kind of think about what they say to other people and how it might affect them, as well as think about what you say to yourself and how it might affect you. And think about like what healthy is to you. Is it a number on the scale, or is it just being able to your body being able to function normally? Like, what is it to you that you think is healthy? Because personally, when I start eating healthy, the probably second to last thing on my mind is gonna be what number's on the scale. I don't really care about that. I just care that I'm putting the right things into my body to make it function normally, and to be able to run around with my future kids and just play with them. You know, like, I'm doing it because I want to function better. So what are your motivations to get healthy? And I don't know, just discuss down below. Maybe this was just a bunch of rambling, but I wanted to do this video anyway. Please don't go body shaming other people. It doesn't make sense to me why people do that, and it's not your place to do it. So just don't do that. And yeah, please love your bodies, you guys. You guys are so important to me, so I love you very, very much, and thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.